time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And a message coming from my eyes says leave it alone. Tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do.
I'd take Harbaugh in Carolina.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale.
Oh no. The YouTube police is about to shut me down, guys. Shit. I don't know if it's the music or the copyrighted photo for my deal here. Let me change that too. I never know these days. I used to use this canoe thing a couple years ago. But a couple of those images that I use now, whenever I use them, I guess they've been copyrighted since then. I can't keep up. They're doing everything they can to keep your boy down here, man. Let me change it to that one. You know what? We'll just go ahead and start the show. What the hell? What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Midday Show, the return of the Midday Show after about a week-long hiatus. Because of all the bowl games and all the streaming that was going on for those, The live shows took a little bit of a back seat, but we're back in the saddle every single Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. It's a show about anything and everything and football. That's right. Today, what we're going to do is, we're going to talk a little bit about the rumors that are swirling. Who was it that just said that? I believe it was John Serrain talking about how Clemson Twitter is in a complete meltdown. So the rumors came out yesterday that today we can expect a very high profile transfer, or maybe even two, out of Clemson. So, of course, the rumors start swirling. Who could it be? I have no idea. I'll comment on it once I find out if anybody is transferring out today and who it is. But I'll give you the speculation here. Speculation is one of the two running backs, Shipley or Maffa. To me, it would make more sense if Maffa did because he's being underutilized, in my opinion. I don't know why Shipley would transfer out. The guy's putting up crazy numbers, and he's really like the main guy right now on the offense. Heard a couple of defensive players. Andrew Makuba, the safety. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But one thing I do know is whether you have any more people transfer out or not. I think it's obvious to everybody that this is, if there's ever a year that they need to dip into the transfer portal, it's this one. It's this one. We'll also read the news today, see what's going on in the news cycle. I know there's probably a lot of news dominated about Damar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bills safety, who's obviously in critical condition still. To me, it sounds like, and I don't know, we'll see if we can get an update when I do read the news. To me, it sounds as if he might be doing better, still in critical condition, but he's showing signs of progress, breathing on his own and whatnot. So hopefully that all works out for him. That was a scary situation. But before we do any of that, we'll take a look at the results for the bowl pick'em contest that we did. I just peeked at the results briefly, and you won't be surprised who the winner is, or maybe you will be. I don't know. I was a little bit surprised about who the winner was, but even more than that, I was surprised at how many people had losing records. I think only 3 people in the entire contest picked more games right than wrong. So that leaves about 30 people with a losing bowl record against the spread for this past bowl season. So hopefully none of you guys lost a bunch of money. I didn't bet on any games. Thank God. I would have lost my ass. But I don't know, maybe some of you did. And there's only one game left to bet on. The national championship game coming up Monday night. Dogs versus the Frogs. Most people believe that the line opened up at 13.5. I don't even know what it is now. I believe it's going to go down by kickoff. That's a lot of points. But there are a lot of people that feel like that Georgia is just going to go out there and smoke TCU. And I don't really know why they think that, based on the fact that TCU hasn't been smoked by anybody all season long. And they've been an underdog in a bunch of games and won them. A bunch of close games they've won. But anyway, we'll take a look at that. We'll go ahead and do that right now after cheers to the chat. Let's see who's in here this morning. Happy New Year, everybody. We got Alakazam in here. Wet Blanket. Brandon Pratt says good morning to that. Vic2 Productions. What's up, buddy? Kevron Harris. Goose Sports. Goose Sports is another one that got this weekend. Oh, YouTube was on a rampage on Friday night with the taking the streams down because a lot of people were streaming the Orange Bowl, including myself. I heard BBD got his stream shut down. Goose Sports says his got shut down. I believe Goose Sports said they actually put him in jail. He said he couldn't stream or anything for like a week. That's like a strike 2 deal, I think. I don't know. I've never got an actual strike. I've gotten a warning. So, and then there was other people in my chat, you know. There's a lot of people in that live show that night, and there was other people in there saying that everyone's streams were getting taken down. I was like, damn. Well, mine did end up getting taken down, but it wasn't until the next day. At that time, the video, I think, had 98,000 views on it, which is the most I've ever had on any video or live show since I've started the channel. But anyway, Goose Sports got. That sucks. What's up, Luke? Nate the Great. Stingray is here. What's up, man? Nature Boy. He said, I'm a prickly pear. Dog behind enemy lines. NFL openings are always rebuilding jobs, or in the case of the Bears, a building job. You guys are talking about the rumors to Jim Harbaugh to the NFL. I've heard Panthers, I've heard Colts, I've heard all kinds of stuff. But his name comes up every year for these jobs, and he just never ends up leaving. I don't know whether he's going to leave or not. I don't understand why he would. This doesn't seem like the year, unless he's just really itching to get out of there, and he really wants to be back in the NFL that bad. He's got a good situation at Michigan right now. They're in a good spot. They got a bunch of guys returning, quarterbacks returning. I still think they're, if not the best team in the Big Ten right now, the second best, and they'll compete with Ohio State for that spot. So they are, they're one of the few teams in the country that does have playoff aspirations, especially next year. I don't know. I'd take Jim Harbaugh at Carolina. I make a lot of fun of Jim Harbaugh because he's a goofy, weird dude. But he's a good coach. He's a good coach. He's proved to be a good coach at the NFL level and in the college level. Right? Super Bowl appearance with the 49ers. Also an NFC Championship appearance. So there's guys that coach their entire career in the NFL and never sniff a Super Bowl appearance. So he's a good coach. Where are we at here? John Serene, Golden Blue Dude, Peninsula P, prayers up for DeMar, yes, absolutely. Slim Shady Canes, Jay Shipes, what's up, buddy? Colby, Harbaugh, great coach, 0-6 in bowl games. Yeah. All right, let's take a look here at the bowl thing. I'll open up the StreamYard somewhere around noon. So I see Nate, I see you're back there. If you want to sit back there, that's fine. But it's going to be another 30, 45 minutes before I open that thing up. All right, here we go. So, shocker, or maybe it's not a shocker. I don't know. Nate. So Nate's the one that started these groups. I'm just the one that's kind of hosting it, getting the word out there and everything. Nate won the college football pick'em deal that we did, throughout the season. I forget how many weeks it was. It was 12 or 13 weeks. He won that. I think we had 40-something people enter that. And now he puts together the bowl pick'em thing, and he's number one again. Now, this is what I find interesting. Well, let me read through the list of at least the top 10 or so and give them their accolades. Nate, number one, congratulations. ESPN fan 23451515505's picks. God damn, son. I didn't even remember that. Anyway, I don't know who that is on YouTube because I don't think I've ever seen that name as a YouTube name before. If somebody wants to claim that's them, they can go ahead and let me know it's them. Anyway, they got second place. Chandler Child's picks is third place. And the Nature Boy, Michael Brackett, Noel Squad, and your boy PigskinPeete all tied for fourth place. Then it skips to eighth place. Sven Kreuzberg, eighth. Volusia Orange, eighth. And we have a four-way tie at 10 with ESPN fan, a million different numbers. KC Chiefs pick, number one, and Ultra MAGA dogs. So there's your top 10. Congratulations to all of you. Let's see who got last place so we can laugh at them. That's fun. Well, it actually isn't fun. Because, well, let's do last place of people who actually picked. This might have been a person that came into the thing late because it doesn't look like they picked all of the games. NC Kitty's pick is the name of that account, 27th place. It looks like everyone else just signed up but didn't pick any games, so there's 0 and 0. So there you go. But what you'll notice here is, like I was saying at the beginning, so Nate was 24 and 18 total, which is pretty good. I mean, if he would have actually put money on all those games, he'd be way up, right? He's 6 games above 500 there. Then the ESPN fan guy or gal, I don't know, 23 and 19, still pretty good. 4 games above 500. From a betting standpoint, anything above 50% or anything above 500 is, well, obviously, literally a winner. Then Chandler Childs picks 1 game above 500, 21 and 20. And then after that, even all of us guys tied at 4th place, we all are 20 and 22. Losing record. So if you ever wanted to, if you ever wondered why Las Vegas is printing money and putting up these billion-dollar hotels every year, that's why. That's why. It's hard. This bowl season in particular was more difficult than I can remember in years past to pick games against the spread. And I think it's going to get more difficult as the years go on. And the main reason for that is the opt-outs. You know? So my advice to anybody who's actually going to bet on anything in the future in bowl games, I would be very selective about the games I bet. I wouldn't be betting like every game or anything like that, but be very selective about the ones you pick. Like the no-brainer one, right, was LSU and Purdue. I mean, Purdue, they got Drew Brees over there on the sideline. Really? We knew that they were going to get smoked. That'd have been the bet of the year. Blake says, I should have joined because I finished 25 and 17. Yeah, you would have won. You would have been 1 game ahead of Nate there. All right, so there you guys have it. Thank you, Nate, for hosting or creating or whatever you want to call it. The Bowl Pick'em. We had fun. We'll do it again next year, right? Why not? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the news, shall we?
Breaking news from the PigskinPeete YouTube channel.
We should throw out Nate's top and bottom entries. Yeah, that's another point that I forgot to mention there. Some people were picking, having 2 or 3 different accounts and picking different games, which is, you definitely get an advantage doing that. I only had 1 account. I picked on one account, the PigskinPeete account. But to my defense, I didn't know that it was set up to make multiple entries. I think everybody was able to make up to 3 entries. I don't know why Nate did that. But you're right. We should punish Nate. We should take away his best and worst entry and make his middle entry the one that counts. That's my fault for not reading the rules. I was assuming. You know what they say about being assuming things makes an ass out of you and me, right? So I made an ass out of myself. Let's see if we can. Let me go, just skip over to sports real quick. I know I just normally don't do that, but I want to see a couple of things actually. Of course, this has been dominating the news cycle for the past 48 hours or so, with the catastrophic injury to Damar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills. I just want to see if there's an update, because I haven't seen anything this morning. It looks like there's no real update right now, other than he's still in critical condition. My worry is that, how long did he... This is the same thing that happened to Mike Leach. I mean, not the same situation, but, Mike Leach had the heart attack, and it took so long before they got him oxygen that it affected his brain, go brain dead. That was my worry with this guy. Hopefully that's not the case with him. Jahmyr Gibbs declares for the 2023 NFL Draft, then reveals shocking 40-yard dash time. I don't know why this is a surprise to anybody. Alabama running back Jahmyr Gibbs, who declared early eligibility for the 2023 NFL Draft on Monday, said the feedback he received on his draft stats suggests that he should be selected in the range of picks of number 20 to 25. So he's a projected first-round pick. I guess, you got to go for it then. That is a lofty projection for a running back, as the article says here. At that position in the NFL, general managers don't value especially high in the draft, especially for a relatively small back such as Gibbs. But if Gibbs can duplicate his last effort in the 40-yard dash at the 2023 NFL Scouting Combine 2 months from now, his draft needle will be pointing straight up. Gibbs said that his last clocking in the Combine's premier event was 4.32, which he ran before he transferred from Alabama to Georgia Tech. He says, I hope I can get even faster. At last year's combine, only 4 players among more than 300 athletes recorded a faster time than 4.32. Surprised there was that many people. Gibbs closed his Alabama career with 76 yards on 15 carries in Saturday's 45-20 Sugar Bowl win versus Kansas State. He added a 60-yard reception in the first quarter, breaking free on a short cross route to wake up what had been a sleepy Crimson Tide offense. Gibbs finished the season with 926 yards on 151 carries for 6.1 yards average and 7 touchdowns. And that doesn't even mention how many all-purpose yards he got. That's just the rushing total. I bet, what were his stats? I want to say he probably had, he had over 1,500 all-purpose yards for sure, because he was returning kicks. He was playing receiver. But he was playing everything. He's a Swiss Army knife player, and that's the reason he will be valued in the NFL. They love backs like that. I could see somebody like Kansas City, one of those type of teams wanting him. So there you have it. Thank you, Prophet, for the super chat. Pete, would you help me out? After an accident, I'm no longer fertile. My wife wants a boy. Would you consider helping us out? No. I'm sorry that you are no longer fertile. That's terrible. But I'm going to go ahead and say no on that. Good luck. All right, so we were talking about the Jim Harbaugh situation. As the NFL Black Monday 2023 nears, which for anybody who doesn't know, that's the day after the end of the regular season. So I guess that'd be next Monday, right? The final games this weekend. So next Monday. Here are the names to know on the head coaching market. Let's see if Jim Harbaugh's on here. I'm actually curious to see who else is on there. The interim coach for Carolina after firing Matt Rule was a guy who was already on staff, Wilkes. And the fans and the players alike are clamoring for them to hire him. And that may happen. I don't know. David Tepper doesn't really give you any indication where he's going either way. I did hear that Tepper was interested in Harbaugh, though, so I'm sure he probably at least called him. 1 week left. We're 1 week away from the dreaded coaches' Black Monday that ends every NFL regular season. A slew of teams will decide their head coaching situation isn't working for them. A few already have. The Colts, the Panthers, the Broncos are all on the interim coach program getting ready for the interview. Their list of preferred candidates. Undoubtedly, there will be more coaches that get the axe after the final game of the regular season. Yeah, you'll probably see at least 2 or 3 more guys get fired next Monday. I want to see a list of names here. That's what I thought this was. This guy name comes up every year, and he still hasn't got the job. Eric Bieniemy. I swear every year his name's at the top of the list, but he just never gets hired. Miami unveils plans for a $100 million football center. Yeah, I talked about that. They were immediately comparing it to Clemson, saying that they're spending $100 million on business here. No slides, no putt-putt, no fun for you, FSU. Yeah, so this is not giving us a list of names here, so I'm just going to go ahead and click off of it because it's annoying me. What are the biggest names, guys? I mean, type it in the chat. Jim Harbaugh is one. Eric Bieniemy, another one. What are like the 4 or 5 hottest head coaching names in the NFL right now? Or for the NFL? I don't know. It's a serious question. I don't know the answer to it. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. Jim Harbaugh and NFL rumors grow. What we know after talk with the Carolina Panthers owner. So they did speak with David Tepper. Carolina Panthers over David Tepper has talked to Harbaugh, the Michigan football head coach, about the team's head coaching position, according to multiple reputable reports. The Panthers fired coach Matt Rule, who turned around Temple and Baylor before making the jump to the NFL after a 1-4 start and having hung in their interim coach Steve Wilkes to post a 6-10 record entering Week 18. The Panthers, who were eliminated from the playoffs with a 30-24 loss at Tampa Bay last week, are expected to conduct interviews in a full-time position after Sunday's regular season finale. The Athletic reported Monday, according to multiple sources, that Harbaugh is expected to leave Michigan if an NFL franchise offered him a head coaching job. We heard the same rumor last year, didn't we? His contract buyout is $3 million this year. He was reportedly contacted by Denver Broncos on Sunday, one day after the Wolverines' upset loss in the Fiesta Bowl to Texas Christian. The Broncos were 4-12 this season and fired their head coach after 15 games. For the Panthers, a loss on Sunday in New Orleans would guarantee the Panthers' top 10 pick in the first round of April's 2023 NFL Draft. I hate to sound cynical or negative or anything here, but I don't have any faith at all that David Tepper is going to do the right thing. I don't think David Tepper knows what he's doing. I really don't. And I think this is something you see a lot in the sporting world, right? Because all these teams are owned by billionaires. And some of them just don't know what they're doing. But look, once you become a billionaire, you start believing that you can do anything. And that you know everything. Managing hedge funds, which is how he got his billions. Basically stealing money from people. That's what a hedge fund owner does, right? They steal your money. Sometimes they can make you money too, but they're getting paid no matter what, whether you do or not. But managing a hedge fund is a lot different than running a football franchise. And based on what I've seen so far, I have zero faith in David Tepper's ability to run a football franchise. A lot of these articles are about transfers. It's really sad. It shouldn't even be news anymore that somebody's transferring. It's so common. Another news story about somebody entering a transfer portal. What is this? Remembering the tragic day that Detroit Lions Chuck Hughes died on the field 50 years ago. Ooh. I wasn't alive 50 years ago, so I don't remember this. Lions Chuck Hughes dies after collapse during game. Heart attack. It's believed that Hughes is the only NFL player from... This doesn't even make any sense. It's believed that that Hughes is the only NFL player from the who died while competing in a game.
No comprende. No speaking English.
It is believed that Hughes is the only NFL player from the who died while competing in a game.
No comprende. No speaking English. You go. You've been here 4 hours.
Although the walk-on Texas Western, Hughes finished his college career with the second most receiving yards with the third highest number of receptions in NCAA history. He was the 1967 fourth-round draft choice of the Eagles and played sparingly in his 3 seasons with Philadelphia. So this is a picture of him. Now look how, well, he had to have died young. He was only in the NFL for what it says, 3 seasons. So he's what, early 20s? He looks like he's 50. The reserve receiver was acquired ahead of the 1970 season when he made a remarkable 42-yard catch that helped seal the victory over Oakland Raiders in the Thanksgiving Day. All right, so... A lot of stuff coming up about Michigan. There must be a hot topic right now. All right, that's enough of the sports news. Now, I've been reading a lot about this. Super straight jet stream will cause localized weather chaos worldwide. Of course, I have no idea what that means. But let's find out if we can figure out what they're trying to say. Our current jet stream configuration is so straight that you could trace it with a ruler. I'm sure you've heard of the jet stream, the narrow bands of stronger winds that circulate high above the ground. Yes, that's right. They are usually not singular jet streams, but several that dip and rise, producing multiple changes in latitude and altitude. This feature becomes more pronounced in winter as the temperature's gradients grow. The wonky winter jet stream is a classic prerequisite for the active weather that was primary driver of the historic December storm across North America. Okay, what's it going to do now, though? And what's that mean for us? Who's that guy that we watch on YouTube? I always forget the guy's name. The weather guy? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. He's been saying that we're supposed to have the coldest winter on the East Coast in 60 years or something. Y'all remember last offseason when Peete and the guy who got into an argument about the USFL? He said Peete didn't like football. Peete got so mad. Yeah, well, I was right. So there is that. But he's blaming people like me for the USFL being a failure, like the XFL was a failure, and whatever the other ones were. The one they come out with one every couple of years, and they always fail. And he's blaming people like me for the failure of the USFL. My fault. Yeah, I remember that guy. I'm just skimming through this because it's just a bunch of, meteorological jargon that's not very interesting. If you don't know what they're talking about. I just want to know what's going to happen. Okay, in long term, there's a possibility of measuring snowfall in meters in the Sierra Mountains. Widespread flooding, landslides, and power outages are also all likely. Such a powerful jet stream typically carves a path farther north, propelling powerful lows. A low will rapidly deepen through Wednesday, meeting the criteria for bombogenesis. Who comes up with these names for this shit? All right, so we're looking at... by the time the low reaches northern Vancouver Island late Thursday, it will be substantially weaker, with gusts up to 80 to 90 kilometers an hour. Although it's not a significant windstorm across the south coast, wave watching conditions will be superb through Friday. So it sounds like it's some sort of major wind event, and maybe some snow and certain blizzards and whatnot. Yes, Ryan Hall. Thank you. Yeah, if the USFL and if they made a good product that was worth watching, then people will watch it. The problem is it's not a good product, so it continues to fail. Hey, Colby. Turn your if you're listening on earphones or whatever, turn it off. Put it on mute. Burned man found hanging from electric tower was taking copper wiring. Okay, well, Colby's not taking copper wiring, but he does climb these power lines for a living. This man was trying to steal copper from an electrical tower. Yeah, nothing to see here. Nothing will go wrong.
No. Please don't do it.
Hey, I'm gonna go steal some copper. Hey, yeah, where's it at? Oh, it's up in that electrical tower right there. Sounds safe. A man was badly shocked while stealing copper wire from an electrical tower in Pennsylvania. First responders found the man hanging in the air from a power supply tower in Plainfield Township around 6 a.m. on November the 4th. He was badly injured after cutting into a large copper wire that was apparently live. Oh, man. The jolt knocked the 51-year-old off the tower and left him with several severe burns, police told Lee Valley News. He might have been stuck, suspended high above the ground indefinitely if it weren't for some nearby hunters who heard him yelling for help and dialed 911. After rescuing the man, investigators found tools and equipment at the scene belonging to him and said he used it to take copper wiring. He was arrested on December 30th, nearly 2 months after the incident. He's facing charges of attempted theft, possessing instruments of crime, and criminal mischief. He's lucky he's not dead. If not from the electrical shock, but falling. And I guess he got lucky and got hung up on there or something. There's some dumbass criminals out there, I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, this is some midday show stuff right here. This is some midday show stuff right here. The flat earth boldly claimed that he could prove his theory, flat earther. And then his experiment confirmed the earth is round. You know I'm clicking on that, don't you? I've seen many justifications online about why the earth may be flat. Some say planes fly straight and therefore the earth must be a flat line, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've heard all the different talking points from the flat earth people. In a clip, a man proposes he's going to conduct an experiment that will undeniably prove the earth is in fact flat. He sets up a camera on one side of the boards. You can see there's an illustration here, by the way, for those of you who are watching and not just listening. He sets up a camera on one side of boards with holes cut out of them and has a friend hold a light on the other side of the boards about 51 feet from the camera. If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard 17 feet off the water, the earth is flat, he says. So you see the illustration here and you see the distances, and it's just like it described. Well, you know what? There's a YouTube video. I'll play that in a second once I get done reading this. However, if he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the earth is curved, so I should be only able to see the light when it's at 17 feet. All right, so there's a curvature on the earth. So if you stand away far enough, then you will curve down, and that will affect the straight light going through the holes, okay? There you go. Did it end? Though I can imagine you know how this will end, let's walk through the order of events anyway. The guy's friend stands at his post and raises the light to 17 feet in height, and well, no one can see it. And what the hell just happened? Damn thing just kicked me off. They don't want me learning the truth.
You have a backup experiment.
Oh, this looks very scientific, by the way.
This hole through the next hole
Look at it.
and seeing the light
Look at
at the
it, man.
backboard or 17
Man,
feet off
using
the
a kitchen
water.
knife to
There's
cut
a slide.
some styrofoam board
If
or
it's
what?
holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's curved. So I should only be able to
Jesus.
see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're going to hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light?
17 feet.
I mean, it's as, we don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. To make a long story short, he failed.
Congratulations! You tried and you failed miserably.
For those of you like weird conspiracy stuff, like me, our buddy Traveling Fool started a second channel, and and that's what they're going to talk about on there, that kind of fun stuff and more. Does somebody have a link they can drop of that? Let me see what it's called here. I forget. It's called Smoking Gun Cafe. That's right. Smoking Gun Cafe. I'll go subscribe to that. Looks like Eat 'em Dogs podcast already got it on there. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's an ad. I always get stuck by those clickbait ads. Yeah, I heard. How many of you guys know who this guy is? There's a lot of chatter going on the internet yesterday about this guy that died. I guess he was like I don't know. He was like a race car driver or something. You guys, Ken Block. I don't follow like that, those kind of sports. Yeah, it's a new channel. They haven't done a show yet. They're starting that. Well, I don't know when they're starting. Maybe this weekend or something. He told me about some of the guests and stuff that he's possibly going to have on there, and they're pretty well-known people. People with huge YouTube channels and huge followings on social media and whatnot. Some interesting people. You know what? Let's do that real quick before we got about 10 more minutes or so before I bring the StreamYard people on. Let's look for some Ken Block videos, because I admit I don't know who he is, but he seems to be a very, very popular guy. I'm just not into that. I don't follow that world of sports, racing and all that shit. But I can respect it when I watch it. The guys are absolutely out of their mind, talented and everything else, brave. So what should I look at? Ken Block what? Drifting? Ken Block Mustang, death details, accident, snowmobile, blah, 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 blah. What should I look up here? Oh, here. I'll just do drifting for now. Ken Block drifts London. I don't know how much of this shit is copyrighted. These channels are verified. A lot of these. Those are the ones you have to worry about. See that little check mark by the name of the YouTube channel? They're verified. Anytime you play any of a verified person's video, they have the option to strike you. It's up to them. YouTube send them a notification, say PigskinPete's using your video. What do you want to do about it? So they can have the whole show shut off. All right, this one looks like it's not verified. The Mustang went. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, Slim. It's not his. He's not the only one putting out content. Other people putting out his content, whether he's dead or not. It's not his. They own it. Yeah, wow. Let me look up the London. I got a couple of requests here. You got London, Ken Block, London, Ken Block, a Mustang. Let's do the Mustang one first. Yeah. Here's Wild in the Streets of Los Angeles. This doesn't look like it's verified, so I'm gonna do this one. And it looks badass just from the...
It's important for me to get the right coverage, and I only pay $16.
Here we go. Ken Block, everybody. Rest in peace. Damn. Shit. I got. Oh, God damn it. What's up, guys? I don't think we're on the air right now.
Hi. I'm still in pain.
I'm sitting here just waiting for the waiting for it to pop back up. I don't know if it's going to though.
What, YouTube?
Yeah. Hey, the stream got shut down for copyright just now.
What the heck?
God
At
damn
least
it.
we were talking though. But yeah, maybe I don't know, like make a new stream. I don't know. Not stream, like whatever.
Yeah. Give me a second.
But yeah, should I give away my champion, my Michigan team loss because it's like
All right,
two
Nate,
days?
I'm gonna mute you guys real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting a new stream back up. Are we back in business? Somebody just let me know in the chat. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it's not weird that the stream got shut down. I see. I told you before I started playing those videos, those Ken Block videos. I knew it. I should have known better. Anyway, I stopped the other one after, and I started the new one, but I guess it's on the same feed. Thanks for hanging around. Dang, that was a badass video too, man. I was just starting to enjoy it. Oh man, I don't know what I can play anymore and what I can't. I don't know. YouTube's they're getting crazy lately. Anyway, well, enough of that. I guess we'll just have to move on. Let's bring some fellas on. What do you think? Slim Shady, Canes, Luke Walker, and of course Nate the Great, the champion of the Bowl Pick'em League.
Yeah. Back to back, baby. I'm in Georgia of Pick'ems. You know what? I've been thinking, Pete. Why don't we discuss this now until it's like past whatever it's called, like past due? We should decide what we should do for the second place winners and fourth place. Like, you know, like if, let's say, for example, giving away like a $25 Visa gift card or something like that. Would that work?
Are you talking about for this year or for next year?
Well, for this year, for these, maybe for next year too.
I mean, look, if you, this is your thing. If you want to pay people $25, go ahead. I'm not. I mean, it was a free. It was. I advertised it as a free event for people just for fun. There was no cash prize for it. So.
But thank you though.
Yeah, I had fun doing it. Yeah, I'm sure you did too. You won.
Yeah, I did, and I jinxed Michigan so far. So, well, I picked Michigan, so that means I jinxed them. Whatever. It's in the past. Have you seen Slimy Hot Boy's rant about Michigan? He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he was on Uncle Lou's show last night, but it wasn't the one I'm talking about. Wasn't about last night. It's before the what's it called, before the playoffs, and I think Slim and Luke would remember this. And he said, "I hate Michigan."
He's an Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He yelled that, and it was so hilarious. But yeah, I even clipped it too.
Wait, Nate, what is your picture?
It's sporadic.
It's the golfer we were looking at last week.
I'd say I could have told you that.
Yeah.
The golf chick.
Maybe you should lower your standards a little bit.
Fuck that, Nate. Tell him go to hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you go fuck yourself.
Shoot for the moon, buddy.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Look,
No, it's okay. You can tell Luke that. It's only Luke. It don't matter.
Luke, are you going to South Olympics or are you still in school?
We'll see. Looks like I won't be able to.
What are you doing, Nate, right now? Are you back to work? Or are you at home?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back to the internship. I was on the winter break, like, over Christmas, so.
No, it doesn't sound like you're very busy right now. I mean, what are you doing?
No, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling, huh?
Yeah. I was in Colorado Springs, though, like a week ago. Remember that? I mean, I wasn't on the midday show because I was riding to, or I wasn't driving, but I was riding the car with my family going to Colorado.
So you went to Colorado for Christmas, is what you're telling me?
After Christmas.
After Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh.
To watch the Michigan games, which didn't pay out, and plus I was at a bar watching it. And guess what? Guess fans who was there?
Who?
Michigan fans and Ohio State fans. I can hear the fucking Ohio State fans too. They're cheering their fucking ass off. she lost. I even slammed the table like Jackpot did.
Did y'all stick around to laugh at them when they lost, Nate?
No, I dipped out, or what was it called? Quit out, like where players, what's it called? What's the freaking word called? Where they quit during bowl season?
Opt out?
Yeah, opt out. Yeah, opted out. Yeah, I didn't want them causing trouble, so I played it safe. I could
get ready to throw down or something.
Well,
you're afraid you're gonna beat one of their asses or something?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Ohio State doesn't mess around. Ohio State fans doesn't mess around. They punch Michigan fans. There's a video about it too.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of idiots out there in the world. I got a question for you, Luke. Since you follow the NFL a little closer than I do, and there's been like reporters and stuff that have been getting raked over the coals the past couple of days for asking like, what are they going to do about this game? But it's a legitimate question. So the game got canceled. Like, how are they going to handle that situation as far as, making the game up or not doing it at all? Or
it looks like they're just going to have it as a no contest, and they might either just keep both teams at 16 games or call it a tie.
So how would that affect? Wasn't a home field advantage on the line in this game?
Yeah,
it's for the 1 seed pretty much. But
yeah,
I guess they're going to let Week 18 play out and see if it would have actually mattered, and then figure out what to do.
Right.
I want the Lions in the playoffs.
You what? The Lions?
I want yeah.
Yeah, no.
They need the Wisconsin Seahawks to lose and the Packers to lose, which is they played this week.
Oh, so if the Lions win and those two teams lose, then they make the playoffs?
Yes. That's what I heard.
Anyway, yeah. So I was just curious. So they haven't said either way what they're doing yet, right?
They've said that there's no plan to make it up this week.
What do you mean they haven't canceled the game?
Technically, the game's just suspended. So, they could literally just start the game back up with the same score, the same time on the clock.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they could just pick up the game where it left off.
To make it up this week, though.
Yeah. So, but then when would you do it then, though?
I mean, it's looking like never.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the playoffs start next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Skip Bayless got drugged because he said it as the dude was laying on the ground.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And you know what? I actually saw that tweet in real time, right when he tweeted it, because I was, like everyone else, I was on Twitter trying to get some information and see what people were saying about it. But I knew immediately when I read it, I was like, oh, this is not going to be good for him. You just know.
People need to get out of their damn feelings
today, but not as it was happening.
I understand. Look, he's a sports reporter. It's a fair question. I mean, was it probably a little bit insensitive? Yeah, but I mean,
it's his job.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be fired for it, but he definitely deserves criticism for not having very much compassion.
Well, he's getting it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Vic?
Hey. Yeah, so is that JJ McCarthy's girl or?
No, it's my girl.
Oh, it's your girl. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, JJ McCarthy has hot sister too.
See, this is what I'm saying. So Brandon Pratt says the Bills get the number 1 seed with a win. Kansas City gets the number 1 seed if the Bills lose and KCU wins out. So
I want Kansas to win.
So if they were to be awarded a tie, that wouldn't help the Bills out at all because they need a win.
Right.
And I don't know about the situation with what's the situation with Cincinnati as far as their playoff? Does it affect them?
Cincinnati has 1 less win than Buffalo. That's why the game was so important.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just call it.
I know we're talking about NFL right now. I just want everyone to know that.
What you doing, sir?
Yeah, we'll just call it a call.
Nate's in trouble.
What's wrong?
Hey, I tried to tell him, man. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Supposed to be working right now. Anyway.
And to add to the bad news of the weekend, my wife sent me something the other day. It was really weird. It said Jeremy Renner was involved in a snowplow accident. He was in critical condition in the hospital.
Yeah, I saw
I'm like, what did he do? Get
snowmobile.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
that.
it said snowplow, and I'm like, what did he do? Get run over by one of them snow trucks or something?
I'm pretty sure he crushed his leg in a snowmobile accident.
Who you guys talking about? The Ken guy?
No, we're talking about Jeremy
We're talking
Renner, the guy
about
from
the bow and arrow dude from the Avengers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got into a bad accident over the weekend too.
Damn. Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yep.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. A lot of people dying, man.
Well, he didn't die.
Well, he's not dead.
Oh, he's not dead.
He didn't die.
No, he was in critical condition last I saw, but he ain't dead.
Oh.
Apparently, he crushed his leg to pieces.
Ouch.
Yeah, skiing's dangerous, and I guess snowmobiling is too, if that's what happened.
Yeah.
You ever been skiing before, any of you?
Negative.
No.
I learned how to ice skate for a little while, but I never went skiing.
No, skiing's a whole different thing, yeah.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
Haul ass, dude.
Yeah, I did that. I played Little League hockey when I was a kid.
What'd you say, Nate?
Hockey? I didn't know that.
I learned how to ice skate to play hockey, then I discovered football was way more fun.
You didn't tell me that, guys? Come on.
Skiing's fun.
Yeah, I went skiing before.
You did? He's in that movie Tag 2. What is Tag 2?
Tag 2.
No, it's just called Tag.
Who's in Tag?
Jeremy Renner.
Oh, okay. Right, never seen that.
He was in one of the. They did one of those Bourne movies without Matt Damon, and he's in it too. Can't remember what it's called.
They did one without Matt Damon.
Well, Matt Damon ain't exactly a spring chicken.
Yeah, tell that to Tom Cruise.
Yeah, well, there's exceptions to every rule.
Tom Cruise is an alien or some shit. You see how old Val Kilmer looks?
Well, Val Kilmer's got like throat cancer or something too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been sick.
Okay.
That's why he's unable to talk.
Yeah, he's sick.
And he doesn't drink the blood of young boys like Tom Cruise does.
Is it young boys or young virgins? Or both? I don't know.
Both, probably. Probably both.
Let me see here.
Yeah, you got like throat cancer or something.
Yeah, I did. I think I remember that now. But
Yeah, that's why you couldn't talk in the new one.
That's the first thing that comes up when you put his name in. But he's forever goated for his role in Tombstone as Doc Holliday.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
In 2020, Kilmer reported that he had been cancer-free for 4 years.
Well, that's good.
So I guess it came back then.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did something to his esophagus when he had it, so he
Wait.
can't talk.
I think it sounds like he might be cancer-free right now. So he was diagnosed in 2015.
It might be, but the damage is done.
Yeah, the damage to his throat is done. So
Oh,
he can't-
okay.
I think they removed parts of his esophagus or something.
Yeah, I remember when it happened. there were people who were like, yeah, he's finally getting what he deserves and all this shit. Because apparently Val Kilmer is a really big asshole.
Here it says,
That doesn't surprise
it says, unfortunately, Kilmer's procedures ended up requiring a tracheotomy tube as well as a feeding tube, effectively leaving him unable to speak as he once had. Now that it's more difficult to speak, I want to tell my story more than ever. It says there was a documentary on him called Val.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, I think.
Oh, okay, I'll check that out.
So we can talk, but barely, right? But he has to he has to whisper. But
apparently, he used to walk around all over the place with a damn video camera, and a lot of it is footage that he shot just over the years.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that now everybody follows himself around with a camera, right? But back then, nobody was doing that. Filming themselves, I mean,
Well,
documenting their own
Val Kilmer
stuff.
notoriously loves him some Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I
He's
said,
an OG vlogger.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. You know who else?
That guys.
Hey, all right. See you later, Nate. Guess what else?
No, I'm saying.
Get to work. Get back to
Yeah,
work.
get to work, Nate. What are you doing?
No.
get back to work.
Get back to work, bro.
Fired 'cause of the
I want no. I'm not gonna be fired.
You're fired.
Shut up.
What was I saying?
I want to stay here though.
You interrupted me, Nate. And I lost my train of thought.
Val Kilmer was the original vlogger.
Yes, the original. Oh, guess who else was too? Kanye West. Whenever he was first coming up in rap, nobody else was following themselves around with cameras 24 hours a day, but he did.
You just had to be a ridiculous narcissist.
Well, yeah, but it ended up working out for him. Ended up being a smart move for both these guys.
Yeah.
Up becoming known.
Visionaries.
Well, they say there's a fine line between crazy and genius.
Yeah, Kanye's both. He's crazy and genius. For real.
Yeah.
He's something.
Yeah, he's
I'm
something.
not sure what that something is, but he's something.
I don't know if it's genius or luck, but he had something.
Well, I know he had a major head injury when he got in that car accident. He almost died. They had to wire his mouth shut for like 6 months or some shit.
Is that what? Too bad it didn't kill the brain cell that gave him the idea to marry Kim Kardashian.
Stop it, man. That man's got kids, man.
Okay, that doesn't change the fact that she's a fucking psycho.
They set those kids up for failure with some of those names, though.
Yeah, like
You named your kid Northwest.
Northwest.
Well, those kids are set up for failure by dint of who their parents are.
Well, I mean Northwest. That's not that bad.
North isn't a terrible name unless your last name is West.
Yeah, well, Northwest. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they could do worse. I mean,
Rick says Wind River is his best movie. Yeah, that's
Best movie. Val Kilmer? No.
That's right, Nature Boy. Through the Wire, that song was recorded whenever he had his mouth wired shut. And that's what it's about, too. Through the Wire. Yeah.
Oh, nice play on words. I get it.
Yeah. That was like his first big, I don't know, hit, or whatever you want to call it.
yeah. Well, I guess he has to talk through the wire now, but...
Well, I don't think the Wire's in there anymore.
I don't know. I was never a big Kanye fan, and I gave up on rap music about 15 years ago.
They wire your mouth shut for a broken jaw, right? That's what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a cast for your jaw, so you can't move your mouth.
Yeah.
You have to eat through a straw.
That sucks.
Yeah. Not Val Kilmer, Jeremy Renner. Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh,
yeah,
Jeremy
y'all-
Renner's best movie. Okay, I got it.
Jeremy Renner Val Kilmer, Kanye West. Yeah, it's hard to keep up. Yeah.
It bounced all over the place.
I was gonna say that before she got in, but I was gonna say that 58 days till the Salt Olympics. That's what I was trying to say.
Is that right? 58 days?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, we got 2 months.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get on that. Less than 2 months.
Are we going to get some odds on the next Lunch Money show?
Yeah.
Whether or not.
Yeah, we're definitely.
Well, no, I'm just saying odds on whether or not Golden Blue Dude actually has his name engraved on the fucking thing by the time he shows up.
All right, I think I'm.
Yeah, we'll put.
I think I'm beginning to question his resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw the new Avatar. Yeah.
Oh, he's seen the new Avatar yet?
I watched it on
No, we were actually supposed to go a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember what happened. Like the day it came, or the week it came out, or whatever. Is it good?
That movie is a spectacular failure.
Yeah, it was.
Is it?
I didn't see the first one, so I want to go see the second one.
I mean, it may look good, but they have to gross like $2 billion just to break even.
Yeah. I don't know. I hear people crying about it, and I hear people saying it's the greatest movie they've ever seen. Who in here has actually seen it other than Nate? Other than Nate.
The only Avatar I acknowledge is The Last Airbender.
Ooh. Hey, listen, I saw the first one. Shit story, but it looked good. And from everything I've read and listened to about this one, it's the same thing. Shit story, but visually it looks good.
I think it had a good story. But...
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. I mean, the story was done much more competently in other movies. I mean, like, you take the first one, for example, it tells basically the same exact story as that Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner, and Kevin Costner did a much better job.
That's been a lot of people been saying that. I mean, it's kind of relatable, but I think it's a little separated from its own movie.
I mean, the whole plot of the first one was military bad.
Not really. It was more like
Okay, I mean
it was more like conquering conquering an indigenous people, like we did with the Native Americans. Europeans did with Native Americans. That's the
land. They conquered it from each other. It's called human history.
Yeah, it's human history. So why are you upset that they made a movie about it that's making sort of a replica of that?
No, I get annoyed by people implying that only white folks do it, and literally the Indians did it to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the second one. I didn't get white man bad vibe out of the first one.
You need to.
But I thought it was just more.
You kind of did, because I did notice that they had no black people. That's why I'm wondering, what happened to
yeah, that's kind of
black.
Well, they had a bunch of blue people.
I didn't even notice the ratio of black to white people in that. I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? There are people that is nothing but their job is to notice that ratio.
Oh.
It's fucking annoying.
And plus, the blue people's.
Well, I think there was one Asian person in this one, but yeah.
I don't know. Why can't people just? Why can't people just go to a movie?
He's gonna do like 5 of them.
Yeah, he's supposed to have 5 at the.
Not if they lose over $1 billion on this movie, he ain't.
That's true, but I haven't seen the status for the movie so far. But for the
sense, because I thought in the future, everyone is like supposed to be mixed in the.
That's kind of mixed, in my opinion.
I thought everyone's mixed in the future.
What do you mean everyone's supposed to be mixed? What are you talking? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, like all people are supposed to look the same.
Oh yeah, so we're just gonna merge into one thing. Like we're all gonna look like those gray aliens one day.
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to see this damn movie. Now I'm definitely doing even just for
we all look like
research purposes, so I can give you a full detailed report.
Now, are you going by yourself or?
No, I'll take my kids.
We need a full movie review on the next midday show.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I listened to and I'm really entertained by the review.
I need to shave my beard.
You know what I'll do? What's that? Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask Mrs. Peete. Maybe the kids. Maybe we can go watch it Thursday night, and I can give you a full detailed report on the midday show on Friday.
Yeah, because I don't want to give you all any spoilers. So.
Yeah, don't give me any spoilers.
You know what?
Here's what I do know. There's blue people in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's blue people.
Don't spoil it.
Well, I kind of did, but whatever.
The Na'vi, yeah.
The Na'vi, yes, exactly. Amazingly similar to Navajo. I'm just gonna go ahead and say.
I want to know when we're gonna get a gratuitous alien sex scene.
Yeah, is there any alien sex? That's a good question.
No.
I wish.
No.
No alien boobs.
Wow.
No alien boobs or alien ass in this thing here.
No. Well.
Okay. Look at Nate's. Look at Nate. Nate's got a. Nate started smiling. Nate started shaking his head. So Nate says there is some alien boobage going on in there.
No,
Look at
Nate, that was a video you saw on Pornhub.
A lot of them skimpy clad.
Scantily clad aliens? Oh my God, we're the feminists.
Yeah, that's why Nate likes the movie. I just realized.
Wow.
Not to change the subject or anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
But and maybe I'm looking a little too deep into this. Not trying to go down a rabbit hole, but I find it a little telling that TCU can win a playoff game, but Notre Dame can't. Does that prove Jesus doesn't love Notre Dame?
Maybe
it doesn't.
Catholic.
It doesn't prove it because.
I think it just proves that he doesn't care about football.
Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Yeah.
How do you know, Vic? Did you ask him?
He read the Bible.
No, I didn't ask. Well, football is not in the Bible.
No, football's not in the Bible. That's right.
Texas Christian.
Yeah, I know what TCU stands for.
University.
And plus, we all know that if Jesus was a football fan, he'd be a Clemson fan because he loved Dabo Swinney. Come on.
Ouchie.
You're right. You're right.
Jesus loves everyone, like Pete does.
Speaking of Clemson, how does it feel to know that Will Shipley's going to transfer back home to North Carolina?
Yeah, that's a rumor.
I'd
be shocked if he. I don't know why he would transfer out, but.
Wants to play with a real quarterback in the real offense.
Right.
And actually get handed the ball.
It wants a real OC, right?
I forgot to tell you guys.
Yeah, not one that Shaw took off.
I got a match.
You got a match.
Don't start a forest fire.
Yeah, don't.
I got a match on Tinder.
Oh, on Tinder.
You got a match on Tinder.
Oh God.
All right, tell us.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh.
What'd you message her?
All right, instant change of focus. Nate, read us the profile of this chick. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Can you show us on your phone?
Yeah. I don't know if I can share screen.
Oh, you're using your phone right now. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can share this.
Hey, what's your first message?
Hold on.
No, this is not a match.
Let me put Nate. Let me put. So this is Nate. This is Nate's profile picture here.
Wow.
See what's going on.
Well, it's a big improvement over what we just saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, she lives in not her, but she lives in Nebraska.
She does seem very talented.
With her hands.
So, are you going to read us the profile of your match? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to give us her name or anything. But
I want to know what your first message is going to be.
Yeah, we can help you compose your first message. That's a good idea.
And it does not need to consist of how you're going to show her your hammer.
Can you read us her profile or something, dude? I mean,
Yeah.
Nate.
Yeah, we want.
I'm here.
Yeah, we.
Are you listening to me? I'm asking you questions. You're just ignoring me.
We want to know, Nate.
I'm hearing.
Okay. Nate, are you too busy right now? I think you are.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I think all we're getting.
Yeah. Look. He left. Yeah. All right. Well, damn it. Well, next time we'll get an update from Nate on the Tinder
match.
I want to see what the girl, her like. I think it might be a catfish. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So I just feel I want to see the picture and hear the profile of this young lady.
Yeah.
Well, I assume everything on the internet's catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want Nate to get catfished.
Yeah, Nate, we don't need him to get catfished. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nate'd be the type, I can see it now. He'd go postal.
That's right.
Rick Dog says that Nate left the Avatar movie with blue balls. Blue ball. Blue people, and Nate had blue balls. Damn. Rick says 99.9% chance it's a catfish. I don't know if I go that high. I go about 99.2%, but 99.9% is excessive, Rick. How dare you?
I'll give Nate a little credit. I'll say 90%.
Hopefully it's BVD.
No, he just doesn't know. This is Uncle Lou segment on the morning show.
Oh. Can you stream it for us on the members only page, bro? Stream what for you?
Maybe that's what Nate's doing. Nate gave us a little teaser and then dropped out. He's trying to set it all up behind the paywall.
Uh-oh, he's back. Nate.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, her name is on Tinder is.
Then we don't
No. We don't need her name.
Oh.
I want you to read. I want you to read her profile or her bio or whatever you call. I don't know what you call it on there. I've never been on there.
Okay, gotcha. Tinder.
There's got to be some sort of like biography or something about the person.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna do it now. The fuck?
Hi, Vic.
What happened to Vic?
Yeah, they're open. Actually, I think they're opening very shortly.
Okay.
The fuck?
The doors are.
Nate.
She's 13 miles away.
Nate.
All right.
We don't need to know her location.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so fucking.
I need a rating out of 10.
13 miles away.
Her passions are barbecue.
Barbecue.
Cricket.
Cricket.
This
chick's rich, dude.
Yeah, she's hot.
Only rich people play cricket and eat barbecue.
Nightlife.
Nightlife. Yeah.
Couch surfing.
Oh yeah. Nate, she does. Nate,
it's too good to be true, buddy. Run.
Nate, do you know what this is? You know what couch surfing means, right? That means she doesn't have a place. So she's crashing on your couch, buddy. That's what that means.
That's fine.
People who have their own place don't couch surf.
I have a couch, so yeah.
Yes. All right. So you. Yeah, perfect fit.
I want to be a fly on the wall when Nate's mom gets up in the morning and that chick's on the couch.
And no, we can do a downstairs couch where my slash shots are.
Oh, you're gonna hide her in the basement. All right, now you're getting a little too Jeff Webster on us, dude.
Well, yeah, rest in peace, Jeff.
Yeah.
And she likes bowling too.
That's probably the one thing you guys matched on in your profiles was bowling.
Yeah, she has a big ass too.
Damn. Can we see a picture?
Should I? Nah, I won't.
Hey, I need you to Google image search of her pictures to make sure she's real.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you for 1 minute. I'll delete because I don't want to, expose.
We are. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want people knowing the identity.
Show the people on the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll report to everybody else what she looks like.
Copy. Wait. Save image.
Here's the thing, Nate. I'm going to be honest with you. We're a little bit concerned that you might be getting catfished. So we're trying to determine whether or not you're getting catfished or not.
I got catfished.
We're trying to.
Once. I was
we're looking out for our boy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the fuck?
Give image.
Okay. Oh, okay. What do I do now?
It does sound like a catfish. Barbecue, cricket, nightlife, and bowling.
And don't forget couch surfing.
Okay. Oh yeah, couch surfing.
Yeah.
Couch surfing.
Now I realize I'm not in my 20s anymore. Is that code for something these days that I don't know about?
Well, it just means sleeping on somebody's couch.
Okay, well that's what it used to mean. I'm trying to make sure it still means the same thing.
Well, couch surfing means sleeping on this person's couch one night, and then that person's couch another night, and then another person's couch a third night. That ergo the surfing part. Yes. What's up, Nate? Oh, hold on.
He changed his avatar picture.
Are you telling me that's the picture? Are you telling me that's the picture? Nate.
Okay, show us again.
She looks like she's in her 40s.
Show us again.
First of all, yeah.
Well,
and she lives.
Don't you want to know what she looks like from the front first? Show us what she looks like from the front.
Nate, are you hunting for cougars right now?
Vic, Nate is not concerned at all about the front, only the back, bro.
Well, I guess we all know now that Nate's an ass man.
In titties, yeah. Oh, I should.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a catfish.
I should,
based on this picture.
I should order a hat that says "I eat ass."
Oh Lord, Nate!
Why'd you whisper it like we were?
Jesus Christ,
Nate! Calm down, dude.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Just because of how things are these days, it may even be worse than catfish. I mean, because my wife's come across some crap on the internet. Some doctors are doing some amazing work these days. I would never know.
I just said it.
Nate, you're in rare form this morning, man.
Well, yeah, no, my beard's so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about your beard at all.
my dad says peach fuzz. I disagree. There was a woman that said it when I said that I eat.
Yeah. Okay, Nate.
By.
Jesus Christ, Nate.
I was like, oops.
Nate, you need to go to church, son.
You need to go somewhere.
Yeah, you need to go.
All right, I'm gonna eat lunch. So have y'all a good afternoon.
All right.
And I'll get some girls.
Yeah.
You do that.
Good luck, Nate. Holy hell.
Oh my God.
That was definitely a catfish.
Am I the only person who thought she looked like she was 45 years old?
Well, it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard to tell because Vic was right. You couldn't see her face really. It was just her showing her backside, which obviously worked and got Nate on hook, line, and sinker.
I mean, Nate's probably the type of person that just swipes right on everybody, which I'm not mad at.
No, but you might get mad at yourself if you're just swiping right on everything and one of them happens to be your cousin or some shit.
Uh-oh.
The best part is that Nate, he's walking around that hospital because that's where he's at. He's at the hospital. So there's doctors and nurses all around and shit. He's just on the midday show just talking about girls' asses and imagine Nate
and wearing a hat that says "I eat ass."
I'm sure there's plenty of girls at this hospital that he works at. I mean,
huh?
I'm sure there's plenty of girls at this hospital that.
Yeah, we've already went down that road. Yeah, that it doesn't sound like a good idea, Vic.
Well, there's an old rule, Vic. Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that applies for an internship. I've never been an intern anywhere.
Really, don't shit where you eat.
I'm pretty sure we asked him if he was. I think it's a paid internship. I don't know how much he gets paid, but I'm pretty sure he's not doing it for free.
Well, regardless, it's still not like a permanent job or anything.
No, but he's a student.
It's also not the best impression to do all that an internship.
Well, no.
Well, it's Nate.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I mean, he says he is doing it for free. Yeah, I don't know if he gets some kind of credit, college credit or whatever. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's Nate being Nate.
Yeah.
We need 8 Nate and balling with AC on an Edward stream.
Right, Nate.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Yeah, on an Edward stream, not here. I'm not.
Like taken down quick.
Yeah.
I just want to break the internet. That might just do it. I'll throw George into the mix too. Well, anyway.
Yeah. So I was reading something. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. I think I don't even know what else to say. So.
Yeah, we did kind of peak there.
Yeah.
Nate stole the show. Top that.
Yeah. Yeah. An eventful day though. Got the first one shut down. I don't know if that one's going to be up there or not. For the people who are listening to this.
I mean, if it got taken down, it's not coming back.
Or
as far as we're concerned, it never ended. It just went to stream unavailable for a couple of minutes, and then you came back.
Yeah, so I ended the stream on, I'm streaming through OBS, so that's what I ended the stream on, and I just started a new one about 30 seconds later, but it might have just attached it to the first one. Sometimes it does that. I don't know. We'll find out.
The same thing happens with Lou a lot. When he gets playing music, it'll do the exact same thing, and then it'll come back.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Had fun.
Yes, sir.
See y'all later. See you later, Vic. Oh, Vic. Hey, damn it. He just got off here. I wanted to let everyone. So I gave him this gumball machine that I found in my mom's house from when I was a kid. It was because he's an Atlanta Falcons fan, and I found a handmade gumball machine. It was a Falcons gumball machine. So anyway, I sent it to Vic. And I was giving him a hard time because he's had it for several months and he still hasn't put gumballs in it. So he sent me a picture after Christmas. He texted me a picture. He finally filled the gumball machine up with gumballs that he said he got for Christmas from his parents, I guess. So I wanted to ask him about the gumball machine, but I forgot. All right, guys. I will be back tonight at 10 p.m. for the most underrated college football call-in show on all of YouTube. Yes, the call-in show. One of my favorite things. Wednesday nights are usually, as the kids say, lit. So we'll see if it is or not. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a great day.